Sorry. Don't Breathe is by the team that brought us the last Evil Dead movie, the remake. It's about a bunch of teens who go in to rob a house for a large sum of money, but who they choose to rob is an old blind army vet played by Stephen Lang. Wrong dude to rob. Turns out he's really fucked up and quite violent. It's a simple premise for a horror movie. It's a good premise for a horror movie. More of a thriller, really, I guess. And that simple premise, I think, works into the movie's favor. The good things about Don't Breathe is simple premise, well shot, smart characters, great use of geography, and great use of silence, really. All those factors make most of this movie really great to watch. I was quite impressed with the cinematography of this movie. I thought that the framing, the movement, the lighting, I thought it was all really impressive. The acting across the board, it's all good. And what I really need to say in this review is go see it in the theater, because there is 30 to 45 minutes of this movie that is downright riveting and captivating. It needs to be seen in the theater. But my issue with this film is that about 60% of it is really good, but the rest of it is kind of shitty. Now, the good thing about this movie is that it's smart, and even though the dialogue is almost really shitty, they don't use that much dialogue, and the better parts of the movie are parts without dialogue at all, and then like 10 minutes goes by and you're like, wow, there hasn't been dialogue in 10 minutes, this is really awesome. Yeah, the dialogue teeters on the edge of being shitty, and they don't use it that much, which is good, but that doesn't really save the script. I think the big issue with this movie is that it's 1 hour and 28 minutes long, I think, and it feels long. It feels repetitive. There's like 100 times when the main male character, what's his name, Alex, one of the house robbers, there's like 200 times where you're like, oh no, he's dead, and then he doesn't turn out to be dead, you know? Adding to that, there's like 400 moments where you're like, oh good, they're okay. No, they're not okay. Oh, they're okay. No, they're not. And like I said, the simplicity of it is what makes it good, but it just, I don't know, it didn't really go anywhere, and it got really repetitive, and I think movies, especially thriller movies or horror movies like this, need to find a way to not be repetitive, and this one is. But on the flip side, there are also those really great aspects that I described earlier. So I think you should go see this in the theater. It's one of the better movies you're going to see in the theater this summer, so far this year, really. It's not going to be one of the better movies of 2016, in my opinion at least, but it is above average. But like a lot of movies that have come out in 2016, this one is going to hover around a 6.5 out of 10 for me. I really hope that some amazing movies come out this fall, because I'd really like to start talking about some amazing movies and not 6 out of 10s all the time. It feels like every movie that I reviewed on this channel for like the last 3 months have been like 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10 or something. It's a little bit frustrating to describe how something is a 6 out of 10 over and over. How it's just above average, but it's not really that great. Anyway, thanks for watching. Comment if you have thoughts, and I'll comment back and we'll share thoughts about movies. Bye!